Hey, it's Shane with GotRom.com. This video is the 7 basic stretches, basic exercises for beginners to help them relieve pain and get flexible. So I consider these kind of like the 101 mobility course for just total beginners. So let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is grab a foam roller, and we're going to work on your thoracic extension, getting out of that poor posture, rounded upper back posture. So lay your back on the roller, put your hands behind your head, just gently start teeter-tottering or arching and rounding your thoracic spine. Keep your abs lightly engaged so that you're not arching from your low back. You can roll up and down, you can teeter-totter. I'm thinking here of lifting my chest up, which kind of improves my posture and gives me an arching sensation only in my upper back, nothing in my lower back. The hands behind the head can also turn into arms long, hands interlocked. I'm cradling my head with my biceps, if you have the shoulder mobility to do this. Breathing, relaxing, wiggling. All you're looking for is a sensation of arching and kind of puffing your chest out, very gentle. The next exercise, you're going to need a band or a rope or anything to hook around your foot. We're going to hook it around the bottom of your foot and lay on your back. You're going to stretch your hamstrings. This is a basic beginner hamstring stretch. You're going to pull in that direction, straight backwards towards the wall behind you, not down towards your face, but actually backwards. Notice I have one leg bent, one leg straight. You could have both legs straight, more intense, or one leg bent and the other leg straight. But now I'm going to make it more intense by straightening that out. Both legs straight, as I said, is much more intense, so if you're a beginner, just be careful. I'm rocking in and out of range. Now I'm going to do some contract relax where I push against my own resistance, like I'm playing tug of war with myself. Pulling, 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 my heel is pulling towards the wall, and then I'm pulling back with my hands. This can be kind of intense in the beginning, but it's really, really good for loosening up your hamstrings, which can release low back pain as well. So pulling in and out of range, or contracting and relaxing. Now we're going to get the inner groin muscles, so you're going to let your leg fall out to the side, and then I'm pulling my toe towards my ear. And this is the level 1 version. Notice my hand is way up by my foot, and the other hand is on my chest. Pulling my toe towards my ear, feeling it in my adductor or groin muscles, a little bit on the inner hamstrings as well. This is the level 2 intensity, where I'm going to now still have my one hand by the foot, but the other hand pushes away, like I'm punching out to the side. Now there's more band tension, which means more stretch. This is the final intensity, the most intense version. It's important to not feel this stretch too much by the knee, but try to feel it more up in the groin. But here I am going back to the easiest beginner version. After that, we're going to move on to opening up your chest for posture, stretching your pecs. Get 2 5-pound weights and lay on a narrow bench in the gym. This won't work on a bed, only on a bench, because you need to have your arms open up to the side. So I'm sort of puffing my chest out and gently opening up to the side. Twist your hips to one side to emphasize the stretch on that pec, or twist your hips to the other side. Let the arm on the far side go long, as I'm demonstrating here. Arm goes long, breathing and relaxing. It's a really good beginner chest opener. Then we're going to move on to opening up your quads, your hip flexors. They get tight from sitting all day long at a desk. So you're going to get in a kneeling position, ribs down, butt squeezed, and then go into the stretch. Breathe, relax, sink deeper into the stretch. Make sure that you're not doing that. Ugh, that is bad. You want to keep your ribs down, butt squeezed, and then go into the stretch. I see so many people compensate in a bad way during this stretch. I'll show it on the other side. Ribs down, butt squeezed, hands on the knee to kind of help emphasize that crunching motion that I'm doing with my core. Now I'm tensing up, so I'm pulling my knee into the ground, and then I release and sink deeper into the stretch. I feel it right about there. The next version of this stretch is to get more iliacus, very good stretch. We also can emphasize the rectus femoris, or the quads, by bending the back knee by putting our foot up on a bench. There's a more advanced version of this, but this is really good for beginners. Here I'm feeling the stretch in my quads. Position 2 is you come more upright, crunching always, breathing, relaxing. It can be pretty intense if you haven't stretched your quads very much. Right in the middle is where I'm feeling it. That's the target. Then we're going to move on. The next muscle to stretch is the glutes. This is my favorite beginner's glute stretch, although even if you're advanced, I still use it. So feet up on a bench or a wall or your bed, cross one leg over the other, grab your shin, push your elbow out into your knee, like you're blocking your knee away, then your foot cocks up towards your knee. So it's dorsiflexed and everted. Basically just point your toes up towards your knee. And breathe and relax. Position number 2 would be same, but now you're going to slide the ankle across and hug the knee to your chest. Really try to pull that ankle down and then drop your hips towards the ground, keeping that knee hugged in tight. Then that top knee drags out to the side for a little lower body twist, which really emphasizes an awesome, awesome glute stretch. So those are some of my favorite exercises. I really hope you liked them. See you in the next video. Yeah.